Okay, here's the scale truck. It's an RC four-wheel drive Jeep chassis made for the Tamiya Wrangler body. You can see it has a high torque JR servo, axial SCX10 aluminum shocks, RC four-wheel drive rock crushers with the steel wheels, and the lug nuts are actually the the B-Lot mechanism that pinches the tire and holds it together. Pretty cool. I think these are the D40 axles. They came with the kit. I've just got a simple piece of styrene, just flat styrene sitting up here. This is where your battery would sit. It does a pretty decent job. Keeps the weight over the front axle. Got the XL5 Traxxas ESC. I think this came out of this was brand new when I put it in. Came out of a friend of mine's Slash. 27 turn hand wound Roar stock motor, which works great because the R2 tranny is geared down so low that if you try to put anything else in the transmission, it's just way too slow. So this gives it great wheel speed, and it still has plenty of torque to get over anything. I've got a set of Deans soldered in line on the motor to this, just in case, to the ESC, just in case I ever wanted to pop the motor out and do a quick change without having to carry a soldering iron with me in a comp or something like that. I've never had to do it. I've always just left it plugged in. And of course the plug for the battery. This is my receiver. It's not going to come with the Jeep. The Jeep's going to come basically how you see it here. No battery, no receiver. So it'll be ready to go. As you can see, the bottom, it's not a shelf queen. It's been used, but it's not a rust bucket either. I've never really had it in any deep water. It's been through stuff maybe up to the bottom of the axles. That's about it. I didn't really want this one to be a underwater truck. And now to the body. The body came with a this Jeep kit. I had a snorkel that I kind of pulled off of a toy truck. It's broken, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. Put a new top on it, make it out of styrene or something. Got a couple of scale accessories up here at the top. Nothing major. I made the little bungee cords out of rubber bands and such. Got a Tamiya light unit with some extra lights. It's got tail lights, headlights, and front fog lights. And I basically got the power wire just with an inline plug. You just plug it in between the ESC and the battery and she lights up. Or you can unplug it and kind of stow it away if you don't want to have lights working on the Jeep. I've got everything plugged up. Got the Venom 3200 2S LiPo hard case. You kind of have to, if you use a stick pack this long, you're going to have to kind of set it in at a tilt. There's the little bolt that holds the ESC and the plate the little styrene plate together to keep it on. But when you put the body on, you're going to have to, it might not sit perfectly, you just might have to wiggle the body a bit when you stick it on so it'll all sit down over this battery. Pretty much have to do that every time I take the body off, but it works well. As you can see, the lights are already on. Everything's plugged in. I don't have the ESC on yet, but I'll go outside and do some scaling with it right now. Since it's pretty bright outside, I figured I'd show you the lights inside. Pretty bright. I customized the Proline roof rack. I've got 2 yellows in there, and you can see 3 whites, and then I've got yellows in the fogs and whites in the front. But pretty damn bright. Definitely do some night scaling, and then of course just red in the back.